us off, man. This music be hitting. Music be having you going. Oh my goodness. I guess I'll get this video started, alright, T? Give me a little bit. There you go. Hey. Love you, love you, love you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Rodrell DeAndre here, and I find something that's super important to me that other people don't see, and I just figured we just bring it to attention, bring it to awareness. And it's important. I have no dog in the race of your choices in your life and how you wish to go about your life, but I find it very important that people today are striving for homeownership and are interested in getting into the market, and a lot of us are doing it from our own experiences and our own storylines, and this has nothing to do with our parents, which is fantastic for those that are in that space. But what I find super important is the fact that we are trying to get into real estate, and we really have no context from our parents. We don't have any context for shopping for a home from somebody that's in our family, because a lot of us grew up in environments where we just didn't have that person next to us that was a homeowner, that wasn't a college graduate, that wasn't educated enough to teach us or show us the ropes before we got into adulthood. And that seems to me to be a theme that is in like the urban community, which I mean, even just saying urban community, you don't even have to be in the cities or the inner cities. You could literally be in the suburbs and still experience these places of not having a influence in your life in the positive direction and things that should be normal as you're an adult. And the one that sticks out to me that's even more normal than anything is home ownership. No one's really talking about it. No one's talking to their friends. No one's talking to their in-laws. No one's talking to their parents, because a lot of them just haven't experienced it. And that's a hard place to be. So in order for us to progress in this conversation, we first have to know what the problem is. The problem is that there's not a lot of people that are in our circle of influence that have experienced the things that we desire in life. Speaks to who are the people that we call our circle of influence, who are our friends or family, and we need to start to aim to add more people that are influential, that have gone the road that you're trying to travel. We need to add more of those people into our spaces, so that way we can get further individually and be able to address things that should be easy to address with the guidance of people that have been there and done that, experiences that are able to be shared to you rather than you having to go through the whole experience by yourself alone. So that is that's super important to me. So when people are interested in buying a home, because they don't have that person that is able to talk to them and really show them the ropes and avoid this kind of loan or avoid these kind of people because they may or may not be in your best interest, are really not able to give us that advice. We're going through the experience the hard way. We're learning everything ourselves. The first person to experience college, the first person to buy a home, the first person to, you name it. And we're having to have no guidance in that realm. And it's so, let me just go backwards. The people that have experience, that have bought homes, that have been first in their generation, also went through it as well. I mean, it's a generational thing, and some generations are lucky enough to have family member or elders that have purchased a home, that have done the thing that you're looking to do, and God bless you. I mean, that's amazing to have. But then again, there are a few of those people that are floating around for everyone to be in the same sphere. So again, what I find that we're missing are those people. We've kind of been let down by our past generation, and what we need to do as adults, if you're 22 and up, you need to be aware enough to know you don't have all the you don't have all the tools in order to make all the right decisions. And somebody lets you down along the way. But you have a responsibility, knowing that someone did let you down, that you have to then go and collect those points. You have to then go and collect those skills or traits so that way you can make decisions or make investments or make the right moves in life to progress yourself, and not only yourself but the people around you. So, and I'm not sure how you'd like to go about it, but most of it is counseling. Most of it is mentorship. Most of it is going out and doing events and getting to open yourself up to other people in higher places. But you have to go out and do those things, develop those relationships, build those skills, so that way you can be a more complete and whole individual. Just because you missed out on something doesn't mean that you should allow the next person in your line or lineage to miss out on something. And really, we need to be able to speak more into each other's lives and speak more into each other's experiences, so that they can then go and do more than what we did. It's called carrying the torch, the baton, the race of life. You hand off the baton to your youngin, so that they can go and then produce not just what you have but more, so that way the the proof of success is in the family, so that there is something of assets or value you can pass to the next generation. And that's what this whole thing is about. This whole life thing starts, and it kind of revolves around stability. And I just wanted to, ask the chat, or ask the people that are in the comment section, were you in an environment where you didn't have anybody that have had experiences of purchasing a home, getting their whole loan process, the appraisal process, just living in a place of I've been there, I can help you. Have you had those experiences? And if you haven't, share them. This should be a place where you can be able to talk to people and exchange ideas, information, and really help each other in that experience pool. Because again, just because there was no one for you doesn't mean that you can't then learn the information and point somebody else in the right direction. You know better, you do better, and that's the whole message here. I appreciate you guys for joining the chat. And if you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment. Talk to you guys.